What's up, y'all? I just want to talk to y'all about different outlets, different vices. That we've chosen. That we've chosen instead of going to God. You know, I know for me, you know, back in the day, whenever I felt you know lonely or sad or hurting or whatever the case may be, instead of going to God, I turned to like pornography or you know having sex or you know even playing video games. Something else other than God, turning to God. I know different people. I know it's different for different people, right? Some people turn to alcohol, some people turn to drugs, some people turn to sex, some people turn to watching porn, masturbating. It's the truth. Some people act out in anger, take their stuff out on other people. Some people turn to be workaholics. Some people put all their time and their effort and stuff into their kids to try to fill a void. They try to fill a void, and at the end of the day, or even going to the gym. Some people use that as a vice. You know what I'm saying? To try to combat whatever it is they're feeling on the inside. But a lot of times it don't work. 10 times out of 10 it don't work. Why? Because whatever you feeling is still there. Because it's on the inside. It's something spiritual. It's not carnal. So we have to seek God. We have to seek the Lord. Or these things is gonna manifest and come out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Right? If we don't deal with it, if we don't, as the word say, cast all our cares upon him, because he cared for us. We all have different walks of life, different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things. But the one thing we could have in common is to go to the Lord for all things. To seek him while he may be found. That's, I think, a big part of the culture of what they say now is mental illness. You know what I'm saying? It's because we are searching for other things other than the Lord. And nothing suffices. Nothing works. So we sit in it. We sit in that hurt. We sit in that pain. We sit in that anger. We sit in that resentment, that bitterness. And we take it out on something else. Or we try to find other things to cope with whatever it is that we're going through, right? At that current point of time. Because we all go through trials and tribulations. Like the old saying goes, it's not the matter of if, but the matter of when it's going to happen. And if it ain't happened to you yet, just keep living. It's coming. It's coming. But we have to turn to the Lord, man, when we feel these things so we can get this stuff out of us. He listens. He cares. He knows. He already knows. But for the creator of the heavens and the earth and everything under the earth and everything in the earth wants a relationship with us, wants a relationship with us, his creation. That's an awesome thing, man. And as for men, we tend to have that prideful spirit sometimes of, we was taught to hold everything in, don't show emotion, don't show emotion, show that we tough. Boy, stop that crying, suck it up, this, that, and the third, to the point where we don't know how to display anything. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So we take it out on other stuff, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's never a good thing to harbor your emotions. Because then if you don't have an outlet to either talk to somebody or talk to the Lord about it, we start doing other things. That's only going to drag us down further and further even more. To the point where it's like some people feel like the Lord don't even care about them. But we ain't even try to talk to the Lord at all whatsoever. We'll try to do everything else in the book but talk to the Lord, but then have the audacity to say that the Lord don't care about us. And we ain't even try to talk to him. Or if we have talked to him, we expect him to speak right then and there. Sometimes he do. But other times, it's a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? He's teaching you patience. He's teaching you, that it's okay to cry, or like it's okay. But we find other outlets. Some people have attitudes out this behind. You say one word to somebody and they catch attitude. That's their outlet of the pain that they're harboring on the inside of their heart. You gotta let that stuff go. Gotta let that stuff go. Some people say, oh yeah, I got an attitude problem. No, you got a heart problem. It's a heart issue. That's what it is. You're harboring whatever it is that you done had happen to you, or you felt like somebody has done you wrong in the past, that you haven't let go, that you haven't talked to the Lord about it, you haven't placed it at the feet of Jesus, you haven't cast all your cares upon him. So it's we have to fix that, man. We have to fix that, because that's not good for nobody. It's not good for nobody. Emotions fluctuate all the time. Emotions can be manipulated all the time. Your one moment of loneliness can end up in a lifetime of hell and chaos. Like, it really can. Because your one moment of loneliness, you can meet a dude or meet a female and y'all have sex and y'all got a baby out of it, and then you catch hell for the rest of your life. All because of that moment of loneliness that you could have just talked to the Lord about it. And he, he probably told this, go get something to eat and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Something so simple as that. because we'll be depressed and, worrying out the behind, out our behind, about certain things that we cannot change or control, and sometimes we just need to eat something and go to sleep. Talk to the Lord about it. Eat something and go to sleep. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Something so simple as that. That's what happened with Elijah. When he ran from Jezebel, he was afraid for his life. He was in the cave, and the angel came and asked him, what was he doing here? So the Lord gave him something to eat and told him to go to sleep. Woke him back up, got him something to eat, went back to sleep. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Sometimes that's all we need to do. But we worry so much that we turn to all these different other outlets that's only detrimental to our soul, our spirit, our health, our mindset. Sometimes we just have to, we have to turn to the Lord, man, in all things. We have to turn to the Lord in all things. We have to seek Him. Even if that means getting up early in the morning to pray, talk to Him before you even start your day. It helps. It helps a lot. Because He goes before you then throughout that day. It's okay. It's okay. Because I know I'm not the only one that has felt that way or have done these things in the past. But to God be the glory, to God be the glory that He delivers us and He changes us for His purpose, for His good, So change ain't always bad. Change is a good thing, especially when it comes from the Lord, So next time you go through some stuff, man, just go to the Lord about it. Don't turn to your other vices that's only going to cause issues and more problems than a little bit. Go to the Lord about it. Go to the Lord about it. And everything will be okay. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Peace out, y'all.